Liverpool vs Brentford prediction, team news, lineups. Having come out on opposite ends of 3-2 scorelines in their most recent encounters, Liverpool and Brentford have a lot to live up to in the final third when they lock horns in Sunday's Premier League clash at Anfield. The Reds lost a 5-goal thriller to Toulouse in the Europa League on Thursday evening, while the Bees sunk London rivals West Ham United in equally thrilling circumstances last weekend. Match preview. Not for the first time this season, Alexis Mac Allister fell victim to a contentious officiating decision on Thursday evening, as Liverpool were denied a place in the last 16 of the Europa League with 2 games to spare at Toulouse's Stadium Municipal. With LASK Linz thumping Union SG, Liverpool only needed to replicate their Anfield success over the Coupe de France winners to seal a first-placed finish in Group E, but Jurgen Klopp's men came up short on the road again as Aaron Donham, Tejas Dalinga and Frank Magri breached Queven Kelleher's net. A Christian Caceres Jr. own goal and Diogo Jota strike gave the Reds hope before Jarell Quansah turned home a last-gasp leveler, only for play to be brought back for a handball against Mac Allister, and the Reds' delirium soon turned to despair as they were condemned to their first Europa League loss of the season. Klopp questioned the decision to rule out Quansah's first Liverpool goal, but as was the case in last weekend's 1-1 draw with Luton Town where a last-gasp Luis Diaz intervention snatched a point from the jaws of defeat, the Reds' boss admitted that his side's performance left a lot to be desired. However, a return to Anfield comforts is exactly what the doctor ordered for the third-placed Reds, who boast a flawless record of 8 wins from their 8 home games in all competitions this season, scoring multiple goals on each occasion and shipping a league low 2 in the top flight. Harboring their own ambitions of Europa League or Europa Conference League qualification, Brentford have consigned a miserable September to history as they revel in a 3-game victorious streak, having previously gone 6 matches without a triumph in all tournaments. On the back of putting Burnley and Chelsea to the sword by an aggregate scoreline of 5-0, Brentford lost their defensive noose when West Ham visited the GTEC Community Stadium for a London derby, as Mohamed Kudus and Jared Bowen cancelled out Neil Maupay's first goal in 34 matches. However, Dinos Mavropanos offered the Bees a route back into the game as he turned into his own goal in the 55th minute, before Nathan Collins directed a venomous header into the back of the net to prolong Brentford's purple patch, much to the delight of Thomas Frank, shooting up to 9th in the table on account of their revival. Brentford could now write a new chapter of club history with a 4th top-flight win in a row, something they have not achieved since 1939, and they have never triumphed in 4 top-tier matches while scoring at least twice on each occasion. The Bees have to go back 3 years further to 1936 for the last time that they recorded a clean sheet against Liverpool, though, and the Reds have prevailed 3-0 and 1-0 at Anfield since Brentford's promotion in 2021, albeit while also being overwhelmed at the GTEC in a 3-1 January beating. Team news. As well as long-term absentees Andrew Robertson shoulder, Stefan Bajcetic calf and Thiago Alcantara hip. Klopp lost all of Virgil van Dijk, Curtis Jones and Ryan Gravenberch to various afflictions before the defeat to Toulouse. Van Dijk is expected to return from his illness in time to take his rightful place at the back, while there is also hope that Gravenberch will shake off his knee injury in time for the clash, but Jones's hamstring problem will sideline him until after the international break. Klopp's midfield dilemma is further complicated by Mac Allister's suspension. The Argentine was booked for the 5th time in the Premier League this season at Kenilworth Road, so another start in the number 6 role awaits Wataru Endo this weekend. As for Brentford, Frank was forced into a goalkeeping change at half-time last week as Mark Flecken handed the gloves over to Thomas Strakosha, but the Dutchman was only suffering from a dead leg and is expected to take his place in between the sticks at Anfield. On a more negative note, Aaron Hickey has been ruled out for the remainder of 2023 with a thigh injury, joining Rico Henry knee, Ivan Toney suspended, Kevin Shea groin, Mikkel Damsgaard knee, Josh Da Silva thigh on the Bees' lengthy absentee list, but Shandon Baptiste is in with a slim chance of playing. Keane Lewis Potter is also touch and go as he works his way back from a calf concern. while Henry and Hickey's long-term issues could see Vitaly Janelt fill in at left-back heading into the festive period. Liverpool possible starting lineup: Alisson, Alexander-Arnold, Konate, Van Dijk, Tsimikas, Gravenberch, Endo, Szoboszlai, Sulla, Nunez, Hoda. Brentford possible starting lineup: Flecken, Ajer, Collins, Pinnock, Roerslev, Jensen, Norgard, Onyeka, Janelt, Mbumo, Wissa. We say, Liverpool 2-1 Brentford. Home is where the heart is for Liverpool, who should at least be boosted by the return of Van Dijk for Sunday's game, where Brentford's unenviable injury list could catch up to them. Given their propensity to concede and Brentford's recent hot streak in front of goal, the Reds may require another of their trademark come-from-behind wins to take the spoils. But with 11 points already gained from losing positions this season, Klopp's men should head into the international break on the back of a 9th successive Anfield triumph. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.